Mothmen 1966. This is an adventure game. Yeah, sorry, loud that is. Frig me. Alright, press enter to continue. We're playing as Holt. Yeah, this is one of those games. It's just the balance is crazy. The main intro music is so quiet that you turn from the audio. Alright. 3 red and Oddie, you're gonna be a fan of this. This is one of these old school adventure games, but it's new in a way, but in that style, but it does a lot of the dithering effects. So you make a lot of decisions, but obviously it's based on like some sort of horror story, so it should be pretty cool. I think you might be quite interested in this one. Alright. Nice. I like the look of it. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna... And it's only an hour and a half long as well. It's actually pretty short. So you might like the setting in the story. Alright. 3 red and 5 black in the discard pile. Of the 6 cards face up on the counter, 2 are red and 4 are black. So 5 red in all and 9 black. You have no more moves. So you have to bet now. Alright, Audie, black or red card? I don't understand the question. There's more... I wasn't really paying attention. More reds than blacks, was there? Right, Audie said red. Alright, so we choose red. With so many black cards drawn, it feels natural to choose red. Numbers should be on your side. Even though you've already chosen, you decide to stay away from the counter. You can't bear losing again. You think of your grandma, Elsie, trying to win at solitaire for over 60 years. You take a deep breath and keep sweeping. Aww. Elsie's been paralyzed from the waist down since she was 21. Your mom was only 2 months old. The winter Elsie taught you to play solitaire. Your parents and sister had been dead for almost a year, and you'd already begun to forget their faces. Cool, this is kind of depressing. Although you cook for her, do her laundry, bathe, and even dress her, it feels like she's the one taking care of you. You close your eyes and almost feel Elsie stroking your hair. You're 11 years old again, kneeling next to her bed, crying your heart out. Suddenly, the bell rings and you feel an invisible force trying to drag you into the present. Alright, look through the window, keep your eyes closed, Josh. What are we doing? Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a little gander. Those fucking kids. The first brat is followed by 2 more. They step on the hose and activate the bell for a second and a third time. You don't know what comes over you, but you yell some things at them and you're too ashamed to remember. You justify yourself thinking that they might be the ones who got into your garage that night and stole some parts of the replica machine gun you're building. Oh my god, that's cool. Are we going to be using a machine gun in this game?
I think so.
You won't let anyone mess with your project. The Winans steam machine gun is the jewel of your collection. The kids yell out at you, old freak, and laugh, sheltered by the distance. I like the art style, it's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Deep down, you know that it can't be them. How would they know which parts of the machine gun you were worth selling? Anyway, the guard dog's being brought over in a few days and you'll be able to stop worrying. You think about what someone told you at the bar about replacing the hose with a thicker one so that it could only be activated by the weight of a car. What happens if the kids jump with the bikes and land on top of those hose? One of the wheels, you asked. Kids are always going to find some way to bust your balls, they replied. You try to calm down. You look at the shelves and think of the solitaire your grandma taught you. Your grandma always said that everyone has their place in the world, and that people keep dancing around it without ever reaching it. To win this solitaire, you have to stop dancing. You know that the chances of winning are incredibly low. Come on, Josh, almost 0. You can't bring yourself to turn over the next card and decide to start sorting the shelves instead. Doing simple jobs builds up your self-confidence and provides you some illusion of control. Grab something from the upper shelf, grab something from the... What is this? Alright, come on, Josh. Tidy these fucking shelves. Always thought you'd be good, Josh, like a night shift after worker.
Really?
Yeah, packing the shelves. Are we matching the bottom one? Do we have to make them all even or what?
I'm guessing so.
I reckon we gotta make them in like.
Yeah, like just type them in rotary.
Yeah. What a weird mundane mission.
Yeah, what's the relevance of this on the actual story?
Good. One type of product on each shelf. Oh, something's in the background. Oh, it's a car. Oh, who's this? Here's trouble. You scratched your head. He's got a horrible John Carpenter, like, white ponytail at the back. Oh, it looks fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
This time, sorting the shelves doesn't help. You feel the same urgency as before, and you can't think of anything else. Oh, shit, Josh. Is the card going to be read? You need it to be read. Suddenly, the air seems heavy, and you find it a bit difficult to breathe. God, look how petrified you are. What is it? What is it, Josh? 3 men in black are staring at you. Through the window, you see a black Cadillac by the pump. Yes. You wish you asked them how they got into the station without you hearing the door open. Or how they left the car without the bell ringing. But that trembling yes was the only thing you managed to utter. The moose. The moose? After a few seconds of not receiving any response, you decide to break the silence. I reckon ask him what's up with the moose. You bought a woman a whiskey? You don't know if it's the right move, but you try to relax and be more friendly. Do you know of a more effective way to socialize? You told her the dream about your grandma. A chill ran through your body. It's been a few weeks since that night. And even though you had a good time with Martha and have no regrets, something about the way these men in black ask their questions makes you uneasy. What do you know? Granny in the forest. One of the men farther back lets out a cracking noise. You look at him, believing he's laughing, but the man in black expression doesn't change. What? No one answers. It's like they're waiting for another response. My grandma has been bedridden for over 60 years, but in the dream I saw her running through the woods. Start from the beginning, and don't omit any details. What? This game's already kind of like...
Bizarre.
It is bizarre. You don't know if it's the way they look at you, or because of a certain authority in their voice, but you tell them everything about the dream. 5 or 6 weeks ago, you woke up in the middle of the night, certain that something had happened to your grandma. You ran up to her room, and Elsie wasn't in bed. The window was wide open. You ran to it and saw someone walking through the trees. It was her, and she was holding a rifle of a kind your ancestors would have carried in the Civil War. You tried to call her over. Your grandma started running and shot 2 or 3 times into the blackness of the forest. You were about to go down to find her when a winged figure with glowing red eyes appeared in front of the window and screamed. God, that's scary. You stumbled backwards. And after hitting your head on the bedpost, you lost consciousness. You woke up in your bed and remembered the dream almost instantly. You went up the stairs 2 at a time and opened the door to her room. Your grandma slept peacefully on the bedside table. Was a glass of milk. You bring her every night and the deck of cards she used to play solitaire. During the days that followed, you tried to convince yourself that it had all been a dream, even though you couldn't explain where the little stitches at the base of your skull had come from. After a few seconds, one of the men in black speaks again. The spots on her legs predate her birth, Holt. What? What is he talking about? Is he referring to the dozens of moles on your grandma's legs? And what do they mean saying these spots predate her birth? Elsie always makes the same joke when you sponge her calves. Be thankful that you have to clean my legs and not my grandfather's. According to what she told you, her granddad had been shot dead by an experimental weapon earlier in the Civil War when his legs were ripped to shreds. The Wynnham's stem gun, son, a machine gun that doesn't appear in any book. You think about the replica you are putting together in the workshop and you wonder if it was the men in black who had stolen the pieces. You're not telling anyone about this visit, Holt. You start to complain when one of the men in black picks up a card from the counter. The top card of the deck. The crunch horrifies you. Is he eating what? The teeth of the man in black seem to tear more than simply paper. What? Desperately, you throw yourself under the counter and look for the card. Your heart is pounding. What the fuck's going on? You look out the window and you don't see the Cadillac. It's really weird. You walk to where the car was parked a few moments ago. You step on the hose. And the bell rings. When he said it a bit more in the car, was he like biting the fabric of time or something? What did it mean by that?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
What the fuck? Jack of diamonds. Red. I knew it. You think about the edge one of the men in black tore off. And you remember the noise he made when he chewed it. Was it a threat? A warning? You wonder if you should tell your grandma everything that happened or just keep your mouth shut. And keep playing solitaire with a marked card. I like it. The fadeaway was actually pretty nice.
Very old school.
Really, really cool. So we're on chapter 1 now. So we played as the first character, now we're playing as Lee. Are they all going to meet up in the same place?
Yes.
What's wrong? Victoria, I told you, it's nothing. That damn pause again, there's something she's not saying. The Mustang purrs, you shake your head, feeling sad inside. The sound of an engine hides no secrets. Lee, you're right. You bite your lip again and sigh. Why is everything so damn hard? Victoria settles into her seat. Let's start over, okay? Where are we going? It's a surprise. So is he like a frat boy or something? Is he trying to get into her knickers, do you think? How good's the music in this game? God, it's like the next Drive. Look, it's Ryan Gosling right there. Please. No, Vic. Have some patience. You'll never forget this night. He's going to take her to the top of the world. Victoria giggles and you think that this is the best gift in the world. This is the best game I've ever played. For a moment you forget all the previous discussions, your obsessions.
How was this?
This game's too good for its own good. A giggle, a friendly gesture, making someone feel good ain't rocket science. You look at the clock and you can't believe your eyes. You left your house on time, but you're pretty late. How could you step on the gas? Oh shit, don't go crazy. Lee? Lee! You scratch on the side of your head. Wow, you really hate being told how to drive. Lee? Why doesn't she just tell you to slow down? You take your foot off the gas. Thanks. You're trying your best. You really think Victoria could be the one? The one. Why is this game so good? I don't know why. I'm really invested in this game. Your dad once said the perfect woman doesn't exist. Couples form when people get tired of looking and just give up. Oh, that's a nice way to put it. Remember your mother's rants. All those women's names she rattled off as if they were part of an endless grocery list. You won't end up like him. Oh my god, just why is the writing so good? Audie, I'm liking this too much. The inner monologue in our own head. We're not going to end up like him. She's the one. Look how hot she is. Anything but that. You try to smile and force yourself to be more cheerful. You want a clue? Yes. Victoria looks into your eyes and you feel a warmth on your face that takes you by surprise. You felt the same thing the first time you saw her in college. You keep looking at her for a few seconds. That seems like forever. What? Do I have a booger? Where? You can't help laughing out loud and have a hard time containing your urge to kiss her. Oh my god, right, we got to really think about this. We got to take this seriously. Give her a clue about the origin. Give her a clue about the date. Give her a clue about the myth. Oh, which one, Oddie? Come on, you could chime in here a bit. Right, we're trying to get into our knickers tonight, so what are we going to choose?
Well, I'm sure it's not going to be date.
Josh thinks the date. I'm also thinking the date. I don't even know if Oddie's even there. Is he still there? You might be wondering. Oddie's gone with date as well. It happened 100 years ago. Victoria answers almost immediately after all you're both majoring in history. The end of the Civil War. No, not 1865. I mean exactly 100 years ago, Vic. Oh, let me think then. You're running out of time. There was a... what's that? A cholera outbreak in 1866, right? Cold. And how twisted do you think I am to set up a date themed around a cholera outbreak from a century ago? It comes from far away. Victoria makes a gesture for you to complete the sentence. You just shrug. It comes from far away. I mean, that could be anything. Guess then. The circus? Freezing cold. One word be a source of superstition, but we're talking thousands. A source of superstition? A black cat? Victoria looks at you expectantly, desperate to be right. No, Vic, just give me a minute. You won't guess it unless... You reach out and open the glove box and Victoria grabs your wrist. Better leave it to me. Victoria opens the glove box and examines its contents. A folder, a box, a flashlight. What are you looking for exactly? Oh. Okay. Victoria takes out the box and opens it. Let's see what you've been hiding. You think about saying something but instantly regret it and keep your mouth shut. Spare change, a lighter, a pack of cigarettes. Nothing to worry about, I reckon. Keep looking, please. Victoria opens the folder and examines the documents. Same paper, insurance details. Do you want me to read some of this? You shake your head. Oh, fucking hell, we got the wrong one. A book. 1966. Shelby Mustang, the car handbook? No, not that. What else?
Some holiday tickets, is it?
Oh, holiday tickets. Josh is right. Look, I can see that on the map. Oh my god, he's smooth. Already got everything out? 1 second. There's this too. Victoria stretches out her hand and you finally grab the map you wanted. It was folded against the bottom of the glove box. You start talking and Victoria interrupts you. Hold that thought while I put everything back. You put the map on the dashboard while Victoria puts away the folder, the box, the flashlight. Vic, you know I like it tidy in there. Ha, very funny. Vic flicks through the book she found. Red Badge of Courage? Haven't you read this book 1,000 times already? You know she's testing you. Vic knows exactly why you're carrying it everywhere. The novel that portrays the era you're obsessed with like no other. What the hell is this? Suddenly remember you're using the pencil sketch that Victoria drew of you in one of your classes as a bookmark. A sketch she begged you, with tears in her eyes, to destroy, and you swore you already had. Oh, Vic, I'm sorry. I swear. Watch out! Oh, what the fuck is that? You swear to avoid a shape in the road. Victoria looks back. Lee? We almost ran that thing over. You put your hand on Vic's shoulder, trying to reassure her. Victoria points ahead. Just keep your eyes on the road, please. She's doing it again, telling you how to drive. Fucking backseat drivers. At least this time she came right out with it, instead of just saying Lee disapprovingly. You try to control yourself, but it's hard. It's not just this last thing, but the build up of all the small gestures. You take the map and throw it on her lap. Victoria raises her arms in disbelief. The Leonids, Victoria, we're going to have dinner watching the Leonids. Is it Leonids or Leonids? Victoria says nothing. Forgive me for trying to arrange the perfect date. You try to keep silent, but you can't hold it in. A meteor shower. Oh, wow. Phenomenon associated with the passage of the Temple Tuttle comet every 33 years. Oh, well, we know what happens when comets pass the Earth. Seen enough B movies, haven't you?
Yeah.
Victoria keeps staring ahead. In 1866, there's one of the most spectacular meteor showers ever recorded. I saw some lithographs in the library. Victoria doesn't even move. Everyone makes a wish on a shooting star. That's true, like Pinocchio. Imagine how many wishes you can make with 1,000 of stars shooting through the sky. I like it. Victoria settles in her seat. You know what, Lee? Shut up. You never heard that tone before from her. Just keep quiet until we reach. She pauses as she examines the map you threw on her lap. Holt Station? You feel your heart pounding. Your hands are shaking. That's what she wants? For you to keep quiet? For you not to say a goddamn word? Your hand grip the wheel tight, all the preparations you made for tonight. Your friend Freddie had worked out the ideal place to see them in all their splendor away from the city lights. And when you noticed Holt Station was inside the area, you didn't hesitate. But now Vic had ruined it. Oh, whoa, we're going... What the fuck? Oh, we just destroyed a bat or something. Something hits the Mustang antenna. What the hell is that? Stop, Lee, stop. I was getting into that little story. Alright, okay, so we stop the car, we might get savaged by these little fucking bat things. It's up to you, Josh, what are you gonna do?
No, I think let's not risk it.
I do think you can get game overs in here as well.
Oh god.
But I think you get like checkpoints. For some reason you don't understand that you speed up. Slow down! Lee, please! Lee! Lee, I'm pregnant! Oh my god. Oh shit. Victoria, words make no sense. What the fuck is that? That's the car flipped over. Oh yeah, you're right. Look at the border. That is really cool. The Mustang hits the edge of the road, flipping the car over spectacularly. Oh, neither of you survive! Oh, we gamed over. God, that was savage. The slam on the brakes instinctively. Thing is, by getting a game over, we knew that she's pregnant, which is actually a really interesting bit of storytelling.
Yeah.
We had to get a dead end in order to find that out. So it's a weirdly kind of satisfying end in a way. You put a hand in front of Victoria to keep her from hitting the windshield. You get out of the car and find a dead bat in front of the headlights. The animal had hit the antenna and somehow got entangled. You can't believe it. No worries. What are the odds of something like this happening? Don't bats have some advanced echolocation system? Like a submarine sonar? What starts as a simple grunt in your throat emerges as a helpless scream. Fuck. This is what I get for trying to do something different. I like how the portrait blinks as well. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
We should have we should have gone to the movies. Lee, Vic's whispering. Oh, that's actually really scary. It doesn't take long to see why. Oh, it's a wolf. Over there. The coyote is watching you from where the dark of the forest meets the light of the moon. Vic, we've got this. Quickly get back in the car. It's not interesting. I like it. The portraits are just really, really cool. Look at that. The way it tells the story is actually really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
You point to the dead bat. They are scavengers. You hear a growl that quickly multiplies. Suddenly you're surrounded. It's not the first time you've faced coyotes in the woods, but you aren't taking any chances. When I say run to the car as fast as you can, You try to recall all the advice you've had for the situations like these. Make a lot of noise, wave your arms around. One of the coyotes in front of you approaches. Alright, I'm going to drink a little bit.
Alright, we're going to yell and gesture. Pardon, that's what you got to do.
Alright, yell and gesture. One of the coyotes on this. Right, where are... The closest one's on the right.
Right, on the other side of the car.
The coyote closest to you leaps forward with a savage bite. Yeah, we got to get the coyote right next to us. Encouraged by your screams, the rest of the coyotes soon join the feast. This game's got some savage endings. Right, yell and gesture. We got to definitely yell.
Right, other side of the car.
We got to... What's the closest one? That fucker.
Right.
You got the one to your center, to your it's
Center, yeah, that's center.
yeah, in the center. Ah, you got. Oh, that's cool. Another coyote advances. Yo, and gesture. You have to. Right.
You have to get him to like a distance. To me,
Yeah. Good. Oh, same one.
Right, when they're backed off, then we go run through. Oh, shit.
Oh no! Shit. 3 coyotes advance at once. Yelling and waving your arms won't be enough at this time. Run.
Yeah, we got like these.
Bang the head. It's like a full screen clear.
Yeah.
The trick seems to work and all coyotes back down. No coyotes advance this time. It's your chance to go off on the offense. Oh, now. Oh no. Shit. Interesting. I need a drink anyway. You crouch down and find 4 stones. You pick them up. I reckon throw up one in front of us. They seem to be more dangerous. Yeah, but they're all kind of far away anyway.
They got 4 stones, so it's gonna be like.
Don't throw a stone. Yeah, we'll wait until they get closer, I guess.
Run to the car.
We've got to throw a stone. Alright, just launch one at any of them. Bang. Get out. The stone flies to the left of the coyote, making the one closest to it also retreat. I reckon behind. The coyote is retreating in the forest. Alright, now. You get in the car, close the doors, and Victoria starts laughing. Although you know the reaction is more adrenaline than anything else. You start laughing too, and then kiss her. Oh, get in there! You start up the car and use the V8 roars into life. You resume the trip. I really like the art style. It's actually really...
Sick, cool.
It's just really old school, but really cool. And the music's really good as well. After a few wordless minutes, you suddenly remember something. Halt, Vic. We're going to Holt's gas station. Oh fuck, we know what's gone down in there already. The doubt, the fears, everything seems a bit ridiculous now. You think about the plans you made for tonight and smile. You really like to hear her whistle.
Well, that was a really good chapter.
I like that chapter. It's funny, it got like some character building. Chapter 2, Victoria. Okay, interesting. Oh, so we're playing now. We've done his one, and we're playing as her now. But we're at the gas station. Lee turns off the car and looks you in the eyes. He smiles, and that smile seriously pisses you off. I think we should tell him because that's how our feelings. Before you can open your mouth, Lee taps you on the leg. Wait here, Vic. I swear you won't believe it. You bite your lip and take a deep breath. You see him greet someone. Halt. Lee had written Halt Station on the map he'd thrown on your lap 20 minutes ago. He'd written it by hand and might as well have said Hort Station as Halt Station. Hell Station even. Hell Station. Lee's handwriting has always been intriguing to you. Was it terrible? You remember that time you mentioned it to him and he responded with a disproportionate anger. A nonsensical rant which involved several philosophers of language. And all because you told him his handwriting was dreadful. But you know where those reactions come from. Was he insecure about his writing or something? Did he not go to school properly or something? That night you two get drunk by the lake. Lee told you that his father would have wanted to be born ugly. After the initial surprise, you couldn't stifle a belly laugh and Lee looked down. For a few minutes he didn't want to tell you anything else. You finally convinced him to continue. I always get what I wanted just by smiling. Ugly people have to develop other muscles. Oh, so he's like kind of become... Yeah, a bit of a... Yeah, I understand. Unfortunately, those other muscles are the ones that last. Couldn't believe those words had come out of the mouth of a flesh and blood human being. Maybe some poorly written character from a cheap romantic novel, but Lee's father? You picture Lee that night throwing pebbles from the shore while telling you everything about his father's teachings. All that frustration. Was that the night you got pregnant? You've both been drinking. Suddenly you find it difficult to breathe. The interior of the car feels like it's getting smaller and smaller. You need some air. Holt, right? Holt seems startled. Hello? This is Victoria, my girlfriend. Be right back, Vic. You see them walk away with a box they took out of the trunk. And from the effort Holt's putting in, it seems heavy. What's inside the box? You're not stupid, you know, what that Lee has some business on your side beyond his work as an intern at the university. You heard some rumors and you have your suspicions. However, you never did it too much digging. You preferred to keep it a mystery, something to make Lee a little more interesting. You light a cigarette. Would Lee be a good father? That's a good question, actually. And a question that you still haven't had the courage to ask. Would you be a good mother? Oh, they're rather young, aren't they? What, late teens or whatever? Early 20s? The clicks repeat at regular intervals. Small moths approach the light to get electrocuted. Is that love, Victoria? You laugh and shake your head from side to side. You think of all the manuscripts you've torn up. You've tried poetry, drawing. History seemed like an obvious choice. You don't need any talent to be an historian. Or was that the woods? Something in the woods? Oh no, not these again. Hello? The man talks to himself while holding something in his hand. Have you seen any winged creature flying over the area yet? Lou. For a moment you think he's asking some kind of tricky question and you remain silent. However, something about him tells you that he's genuinely asking. You look at a man bathed in shine of the streetlight and the scene fascinates you. Surreal, some of your old friends would have said, the ones that organize poetry nights and read Lautréamont? I don't know who that is. Excuse me, you are? Oh yes, sorry. Hill. Lou Hill. Writer. Victoria Greenberry. History student. Winged creature, Mr. Hill. Lou, please. Can I call you Victoria? You nod. I'm looking into about a dozen reports, Victoria. Numerous witnesses claim to have seen human-sized winged creatures flying over the area. Angels? Lou smiles, but the smile doesn't last long on his face. Look there, at the top of the trees. It won't take you long to find one. You aim at the area Lou told you. What the fuck is that? Everything's blurry, so you decide to adjust the binoculars. You cannot rotate further to the right. diopter. Move the diopter to the right and notice the change in your left eye. Okay. It's just okay. Try to adjust it to see the same with both eyes. Then you focus. Oh, you got to match the. You got to match the pictures. Maybe you got to like get it closer and then match it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That is really, really cool. That thing's fucking huge.
Massive.
What the? Sure, I really like the mini games and the storytelling. It's actually really kind of it keeps it's not a bit just being a bit what do you want to call it, like a visual novel.
Yeah, yeah.
There is a tad bit of gameplay in there as well, which is quite nice. Like in certain puzzles.
Yeah.
Keeps it a little bit more engaging. It was just a second, but you think you saw something up there? There's definitely something up there. Was it suggestions? I don't think they're angels, Victoria. No, I don't either, actually. But before I tell you my theory, I need your help. Could you draw in this notebook what you just saw? Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Come on in, Josh. At any other time, you have refused with some witty comment. But there's something about Lou Hill that invites you to play along. You wonder if the fact that he presented himself as a writer had something to do with it. Alright. I reckon it was...
Yeah.
Body was like a triangle. Wide chest with short... No, definitely not that. Definitely not that neither. It was... It didn't have any art. His wings weren't like that, I don't think. Cool. Is that what it looked like? I don't remember it looking.
Slim, though, so
It was.
Really see the body.
No, the head. That's great. I don't think it looked nothing like that, but anyway.
Yeah, the body.
Before I give it back, you write some notes further describing what you saw. Lou hadn't asked for them, but somehow they make you feel less anxious. You never felt confident about your work. Lou looks at the notebook for a few seconds. That feel too long. You think about the time he showed you sketches to your art teacher and how embarrassed you, and how he embarrassed you in front of the rest of the class. Motherfucker. What? Sorry, thinking out loud. I was talking to myself. You can't help but blush. Victoria. For once, you're glad to hear Lee's voice. For once, because she doesn't even like her boyfriend.
No.
All good? Lee's one of these annoying jocks. Although he seems to be talking to you, Lee keeps staring at Lou. Lou Hill, writer. Lou holds out his hand. Lee Miller, historian. Lee walks over and puts his arms around you, his back to Lou. You know he must have been annoyed that Lou introduced himself as a writer, because he can't write for shit. Although it's hard for you to admit it, you like to be hugged. Aww. You feel safe. You think you would also feel safe in your grandmother's arms or in the arms of any of the other strong women in your family. But the heat of Lee's body, the hardness of his muscles. You remember all those biological arguments you hate so much and you can't help but smile. It's like you're cheating when nobody's looking. Come on, Vic. Let's see the surprise. Close your eyes. Oh, let's close your eyes. I wonder what he's got for us. What is it? What is it? Is it? I don't know. What could it be? Would it be some sort of proposal or something?
I don't know.
Was it be a secret holiday or something? I'm curious. You close your eyes and let Lee guide you. It's not her birthday, is it? Now open them. Oh yeah, it's just simply like a picnic. So, what do you think? That is shit. Lee, you're definitely not gonna... No, it's not gonna be romantic. A romantic dinner for two under the same meteor shower that amazed our ancestors. You instinctively put your hand on to your belly, and when you realize it, you quickly put it in your pocket. You look at the dog tied to the post. The dog growls into the dark. That was really cool. I like that.
Bit of a lame dog front, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, a meteor shower would any girlfriend I don't know. You've known Lou Hill for a few months now. The first time you talked to him was at the Moose. Lou was looking for information about some unusual lights in the sky. Nobody would talk to him. Before going to the restaurant room, you went over his table and suggested to buy he buys people a drink first. When you got back, Lou was already talking to Rick and Stella, their tongues sufficiently loosened. Lou raised his glass in your direction and smiled. Although it wasn't you who gave him the nickname, you still feel a little guilty. Since that night, most locals refer to him as Lou of Refill Hill. I love that. It's funny. What do you recall about the encounter with these men in black? You smile. What does he mean? It had only been a week. You think about how to answer. You know Lou, he loves asking questions. So you're going to tell him one thing and one thing only. No follow-up questions. Oh, so this is like later on.
yeah. The fact I bit into the card, that was just really bizarre.
Yeah, I think so. One of the men in a black bit a card and told me not to tell anyone about their visit. Lou listened carefully. He seems to hesitate and seized the opportunity to change the subject. You know otherwise he'd keep asking questions about the encounter all night. Red or black? What? The card. Red. You turn over the card. It's red. Good. It's the solitaire my grandmother taught me. No one could ever win it. Lou suddenly seems interested. And how do you play it? Rules are simple. But winning... There's a reason why it's called the Impossible Solitaire. Let me show you. Oh, fuck's sake. The object is to move every card from the board to the discard pile. I played this in back on Windows 95 and stuff.
Yeah.
You can move any card whose rank is higher or lower than the topmost card in the discard pile. So let's say there's a 5 in the discard pile. You can either place a 4 or a 6 on top of it. Remember that if there is a K in the discard pile, you can place an A. A comes after K, and the opposite is also true. So, 28 cards to move seems easy enough, right? Slow. Yeah, we have to play by the looks of it. You hear barking from the back of the station. Trent. When they brought him in, they told me his name was Chase. Fuck it, it's Trent for me. You know Trent, right, from the Moose? Tall, prominent belly and a scar parallel to the growth of his beard. You laugh heartedly. Lou Hill might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but no one could deny that he was good with descriptions. You think about the book he'd given you. He signed it and everything. Where did you leave it? I call him Trent because he barks like Trent on open mic Tuesdays. Come on, let's go to the garage and see the machine gun. Is this machine gun gonna play a role in this game? I reckon it will.
Yeah,
Do you reckon there's gonna be a shooting segment?
Well, it's like a replica, and it's like a fucking, no one's ever really seen one before, so it's pretty bizarre.
And the Men in Black are kind of interested. Back to Victoria, that was quite cool. So is this the ideal of a special date? We're so ungrateful. Look at shooting stars while holding your hand. Telling you his plans for the end of the semester. You can't stop thinking about the raw strength of the hug from a minute ago. Or how he scared the coyotes away by yelling and throwing stones at them. You think about your friend May, all those dark fantasies she told you about. But holding hands like this, smiling and talking and looking into each other's eyes, feels like giving up, doesn't it? You know you're to blame too. Aren't you playing the perfect girlfriend role? Don't you make eyes at him? Don't you say love whenever you call him? What, are we just faking it all, do you think? Deep down. So is this it, Victoria? She's like questioning her real feelings. Is this what you want for the rest of your life? Why don't you make up your mind just for once? You think of May again, of those women she'd claimed to know who could have solved your situation using a coat hanger. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. You wouldn't be the first or last. The dog barks like a maniac and you appreciate the distraction. A mixture of guilt, anguish and apathy takes over you. And you know what? Ah, hey Ollie, that's right. Why is he looking at you like that? Why doesn't he say anything? Has he asked you a question? I said if you're excited about the Doors. Is that like the band? Of course you're excited. The Doors, Victoria. Freddie told me they're about to release their first album and it seems they'll be playing in New York. I love that song. People are strange. When, you know. The Lost Boys. What's the band? Echo and the Bunnymen covered it, didn't they, for the Lost Boys? Are we going to see them live again? Oh, that dog looks ferocious.
I'm scared.
Even though you gradually stop listening to him. Hesitancy returns and all those questions. And the fucking dog won't stop barking. What has been a distraction is now driving you crazy. What the hell is wrong with him? Oh my god, shooting fucking stars. Here we go. Why don't you make a wish, Victoria? Wish for that dog to shut the fuck up. That's probably what she's going to wish. How about going home, covering your head with a pillow and sleeping for 18 hours straight? That's a nice dream, to be honest. You feel like crying and try to calm down. Oh no, something's in there. Or something's out there. Those eyes. That creature you thought you saw in the treetops with Lou's binoculars. Had it been real? Not just in your imagination? Vic! You know what? I'm tired of it already. Exhausted. I've been trying and trying for more than 10 minutes. Can you tell me what's wrong with you? You stay silent. You need to think, but Lee's right. It's not fair to either of you. With so much noise, it's impossible for you to concentrate. You know they're all excuses though. Winged monsters don't exist, it's just your brain desperately trying not to focus on what's important. The sudden screams chills your blood. Oh no, the dog's getting massacred. And silence takes over everything. Oh no, shit's getting real now. The Mothmen are out. Out for dog blood. Maybe ours. I don't want to play as Holt. Holt sucks. Have you met Lee? Tall guy with blonde hair? With the blonde girl? He made xenographic copies of some docs I've used to assemble this beauty. Oh, so he's part of... Oh, I see. That's why they're connected. Where did he get the docs from? You bite your lower lip. Do all writers ask so many questions? It's probably his dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. Lee works at the university in the history department. Oh, he's looking at history books. Lou adjusts his glasses. You don't know why. Is this gun gonna kill like these crazy monsters? This game's gonna be off the hook, I reckon. But the gesture irritates you. The Winans doesn't work like normal machine gun. Normal machine guns use gunpowder to fire projectiles. Do you know what the Winans uses? Centrifugal force. Interesting. Lou repeats the gesture with the glasses. Today Lee bought me some ketchum grenades. Do you know what about ketchum grenades? Lou shakes his head and readjusts his glasses for the third time in less than 5 minutes. You take a deep breath.
Yeah, we want to know.
Although you can't stand Lou Refill Hill Tick, you enjoy talking about your collection of Civil War weapons. Ketchums are similar to footballs in shape. Is this American footballs or like soccer footballs? They have to, yeah, probably more American. They have to land on their nose to explode.
Yeah.
They were highly inefficient in Port Hudson, for example. The Confederates used sheets to catch them without exploding, and then threw them back at the Union soldiers. Lou is about to say something when you hear a scream that makes your blood run cold. You grab your shotgun without thinking twice. Oh, Holt is in action. It's coming from the back. Come on. You don't have a good feeling about it. Something's not right. Oh, that is awesome. Holt is ready for action. Trent, no. Oh, that dog's getting fucked up right there. That's right in front of the lights as well. That's horrible. That's actually really cool. Although it does feel like a dream. Somehow you know the creature is real. It's hanging a dog from a post, man. Your dog's suffering is real, and there'll be no waking up from this. It actually is hanging him from the street lamp. You aim your gun. Shit. You don't have any clean shot. You hear the muffled moans of your dog, and the fury blinds you. You drop the shotgun and grab onto the chain. Son of a bitch is going to strangle Trent. Come on, hurry. But before they arrive, you feel the pull. Oh my god, he's flying away with the dog. That's amazing. I love it. And the floor disappears under your feet. Oh, we're flying as well. We better fucking release the chain. Josh, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'll tell you what, we had some good old forearm and wrist strength to be able to hold on for that long. How did we hold on for a few minutes? Although you managed to hold on for a few minutes, you finally fall into the thick of the forest. The branches penetrate your body and you die before reaching the ground. Well, game over. Next game. Release chain. Halt! God, we're fucking down right there. You know you should hit the floor soon. Should we? Don't move, Victoria. Oh, that's Victoria. Don't move. Oh, we're like, fuck now. Listen to Vic, Holt. Her sister's a nurse. No bones seem to be broken. My dog. Victoria and Lee help you to your feet. I think he's threw the dog away already. Lee doesn't take his eyes off the winged creature for a single second. He let go. He just let go. What? 1 second. I know where your dog is, Holt. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Got something in the car. Let go. Do you think that he took the dog to like a cave or something?
Well, he apparently just dropped it, so.
A gift from Freddy. Cool, right? You try to get up, but you feel dizzy and stumble. Victoria gives Lee a disapproving look and keeps and helps you keep your balance. Follow me. Thanks. You wouldn't have liked to smile at her. You would have liked to smile at her. After all, Victoria just wants to help. But I can do it by myself. You get your rifle and walk with the rest into the blackness of the forest. I don't think this is the smartest thing to do.
He's got to get his dog back then.
Is a dog that important, really? Yeah. That all four of you can literally lose your lives at this stage? We should go in that direction. No. I think we should go that way. Lee. Now what? The place where Trent fell. Yeah, but he fell like fucking 100 feet. I calculated it by projecting the point where the creature dropped it on this map. You calculated it? You've calculated it, you say? Weren't you a writer? Lou, don't mind him. Do what you want. Constantly checking the map, Lou leads the group on. We should be close. Oh, there. Your heart is pounding. Please. Compress his chest. use both hands just like that. How curious. Did you know that the... I don't even know how to... Cardiopulmonary rescue... What's that? Resuscitation procedure was discovered by the Dr. Knickerbocker while he was trying to save a dog. Cool, fucking hell. That was a mouthful. As he speaks, Lou carefully examines the top of the trees. It was at Johns Hopkins University. Victoria rests her hand on yours and moves her head from side to side. You stop pressing for a few. Tears roll down your cheek. An interesting thing is what happened to the dog afterwards. What? Shut it, Lou. Lou adjusts his glasses. You look at Victoria. You are too afraid your voice would break to say thank you. Why didn't you shoot? Why didn't you try to blow the creature's brains out? Deep down you know, just the guilt talking. And that maybe there was nothing you could have done differently to save him. Lee, have you seen Lee? Oh, fuck's sake, where have we gone now? Lee's gone. Are we going to play as Lee now? We've obviously wandered off in a different direction. Because Lee's an idiot. He's an idiot. Yeah, of course you played this fucking dumbass Lee. Where's he going? You walk faster to keep your thoughts at bay. What the hell is wrong with her? Why does she even listen to him? Writer, says the fucker. What a loser. You walk through the woods confident that you will be the one to find Holt's dog. What then, Vic? What weird little face will you make? Oh no, look who's in the thickets. Oh no, that's really scary. Hello? You feel like someone's watching you. You're walking through the dense forest area where the darkness is almost total. You walk even faster than before. Finally, you reach a clearing and look at the sky. The meteor shower is gaining intensity. Your heart is anguished and you find it hard to breathe. Are you watching the Leonids, Victoria? Are you? You hold your head in your hands. Oh, are we going to cry? Big boys cry, Josh? The last time you cried like this, you were 16. You'd come home early and found him hitting your mother. Oh no. You tried to separate them and your father took it out on your ribs. His blows were like a rain of sledgehammers and his breath reeked of alcohol. He pushed you up against the wall and ended up on the floor. Your mum was clutching her head and your dad took a deep breath and kicked you in the stomach. Won't hit you in the face because it's the only thing you got going for you. God, Jesus, what a horrible bastard. And one day you won't have it anymore. You carry your father's photo in your wallet not to remember how he looked. Hell no. Whenever the pain was too much, you scratch his entire face until his features blended with the cuts in the paper. What the? You seem to hear something, a kind of rumor. You think of the noise hands make when they shake the dust off an old volume. A river? You try to think about the map you've got in your car. You can't remember seeing a river here. Further west, sure, but here. As you get closer, you hear it more clearly. You feel kind of calm. Not peace, but numbness. Suddenly, the whitest light you've ever seen floods the ground. It's a fucking alien ship, isn't it? Even when there's no river nearby, the sound is deafening. What? You feel the light pulse with painful intensity. As if millions and millions of red ants were sinking their little jaws into your skin. Pain turns into light. You want to scream, but you have no mouth. Nor larynx or lungs. And the white that precedes everything consumes you. You don't know how long it takes. Have we been abducted by aliens?
Yes, God.
You feel the urgency of what is yet to be. And white makes you desperate. What the fuck? You feel the white light leaving your body. And you hear your own voice screaming at the top of your lungs. What?
That is so
You
weird.
drop to the floor and cover your head with both hands. What was that goat thing all about, or the ram?
Yeah, what the fuck? Was he like...
You're filled with a sense of completeness that you cannot explain. We all need a little darkness. I like that.
So we got like abducted for a bit or something?
I don't think we got abducted, it was just like some crazy light that penetrated us. He's got the like dog slunched over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Lee! Where's that idiot? Calm down, Victoria. Oh, we're definitely not going to be a couple in the next couple of years. No way.
No.
Lee knows how to take care of himself. Holt's right. He's going to show up eventually. Did you know that he chased away a pack of coyotes with screams and some stones and a blow on the hood of his car? Lou smiles. You wonder if it's authentic or a calculated gesture to show some empathy. Holt. What? What's your business with Lee? Holt looks at you for a few seconds before answering. You think of one of the computers at the campus. The IBM 7040. You know what it's called because you once wrote a poem with that title. Holt is like that computer. From the outside, it's impossible to tell what it's evaluating before giving you an answer. I shouldn't tell you anything. Holt lowers his voice. But you shut Lou up back there. And I'm going to make an exception. Holt tells you about Lee's business, the sale of original Civil War pieces, the xenograph copies of historical documents. Don't worry, he knows what he's doing. You hear twigs snapping. Who's there? Grandma? What the That's really awesome, I like that. That's really creepy. The sight of Holt's grandma holding an old rifle mesmerizes you. The whole thing looks like an image from some reef painting? A wet dream for almost any of your classmates. An image that not only defies gender stereotypes, but also demolishes social constructs that of the grandma is a classic stories. Grandma is looking haggard. The expression of Holt's grandma's face changes, her features soften. My legs. Grandma! Holt picks up his grandma and helps her sit against a tree trunk. He looks at his dog's corpse and beckons you to come closer. I need to bury Trent before carrying on. You nod your head. How do you feel, ma'am? Confused? Here, Victoria. You didn't hear him approach. You grab the handkerchief without thinking twice. A strange feeling runs through your body. Shouldn't you have at least considered some other option? Clean up her legs. You rub your handkerchief against her calves and gradually remove the mud stains. Scrub harder. I was probably your age when I stopped feeling my legs. Holt's grandmother signs and closes her eyes. Have you ever seen so many moles together? Lou speaks almost in a whisper. You wonder why. Let's go. Lou picks up the old rifle and examines it briefly. Holt looks at you with an expression you can't quite make out. Are you okay? No, you're not okay. But what are you gonna tell him? That you're pregnant? That your boyfriend is missing? That winged creature out of the old pulp magazines are apparently more than just fiction? Or pulp magazines. You walk for a while in silence. What was... Try to think of something else, Victoria. A few minutes ago, you all started hearing the screams, noticing the sudden movements in the treetops. We're almost there. Oh no! They're camping the goddamn pumps.
Yep.
You find it hard to believe what you're seeing. Why are all these creatures flying over the gas station? Interesting. Holt punches Lou in the shoulder. What? Interesting. Did you find it interesting what they did to Trent? We're not in one of your cheap books, Lou. A sudden silence befalls the ground.
Group.
Listen. No, you can't. Oh, no. You just cover me. You close your fist tightly, trying to exercise the impotence you feel. Was it that hard for him to hear what you had to say? You shake your head from side to side. Was even the plan running with his grandma in his arms? Why does he have to be a hero? Oh! The shriek chills your blood. That is a massive creature.
Yeah.
Fuck! Lou looks at you as if waiting for something. How many bullets in your rifle? 3. Oh, frick. Oh no, hope it's enough. Holt and Elsie are halfway to the gas station. 2 winged creatures on the street lamps. The light, Victoria. These creatures seek the light. Oh. So we got to shoot the lamppost out,
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, these, like, so over there. Right.
Yeah. Come on then, Josh. 3, 2, 1. You have 2 bullets left. I think we got to shoot the lights, don't we?
Yep.
Nice. The winged creature flies to the farthest pole, and it does so over Holt and Elsie's heads. Desperate, you run to help. Oh, the winged creature rushes at you. The pain blurs your vision, and you lose consciousness. Shit. Oh, shoot the middle light off first. Oh wow, that's a tough choice.
You just run now, because we've got
Oh
because it can't go anywhere else, can it? So,
no.
right.
Oh, alright. We gotta think this through. Alright, let's think. Can we kill any of the creatures, or is it only shoot the lamps?
Right. No, you have to shoot the lamp.
Alright.
Shit.
Maybe shoot. Fuck, that's hard. I think we have to keep the lamp on the left open.
Yeah.
I think that's quite obvious.
Yeah.
How about shooting the one closest to us? Because that, he needs to definitely fly off because he kills us right away.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. Shoot.
It can't be the middle one, because then he just kills us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, remember, and I just...
Alright, shoot the one furthest back then, and you fly. Alright, okay. Now we've got a bit of distance. Can we make a run, or do we have to shoot another?
I don't think we can we? We did that before.
Do we have to take a shot?
No, we can't make a run for it.
Should we just make a run for it? So. Alright, okay. It's tricky, you know, like what to do on this part, actually. What if you shoot that one and shoot that one? Would they fight each other for the same spot?
Oh, maybe. Oh, I can't even...
Alright. Maybe shoot the...
Now, is it possible? Because he's further there.
Yeah, maybe. Do we have to get them both to like land on the same post? Yeah, this is what I said, that they would fight each other.
Yeah.
So two creatures fight and take flight and get lost at night. That's quite a cool puzzle. I like that. I thought that might have happened if we could get them together. Help me with Holt and Elsie and let's inside fast. Is someone going to make a wish? You laugh under your breath. You look at Holt and he looks away. You wonder if he pissed because you saved him. You still can't believe everything that has happened tonight. You know that as soon as you stop to think, you touch your belly and fight back the tears. You look at his watch. That looks so cool. The Leonids are reaching their point of highest intensity. The screeching is deafening. Freaking creatures. This reminds me of like a short story, like The Mist or something, with the monsters outside the gas station. I think I saw one in a dream. Lou is about to add something, but suddenly falls silent. Oh my god, there's loads of them. You approach the window and the rest of your hand on the glass. That is crazy. You can't stop looking at their dance. Before meeting Lee, you had some experience in college. Experiences by which you sought to open the doors of your perception. Lee doesn't know, and you don't know how he would react if he found out. But the strange dance of these creatures in the sky beats anything you experience while tripping. Why are they like hypnotizing us or something?
Well, they're doing a funky little dance.
They called him the Javaro of the Hills. What he did lacked a ritual component. It had nothing to do with taxidermy business, even less with mummification. His shrunken animal heads were art sold as collector's pieces. One afternoon, Liam, his only nephew, stole a bear head. The head had been emptied of viscera and was floating in solution his uncle used in the early stages of the miniaturization process. Liam lifted the head out of the bucket, wiped it dry and put it on like a helmet. He stripped naked, left the house and ran into the village. God. Liam entered the church in the middle of mass, screaming at the top of his lungs, waving his arms up and down as he were clawing. One of the congregation members pulled out a gun and shot him. You remember the sheer terror you felt when you saw the man running towards the altar. What the fuck? What? He's got a pig. This is worse. Look, you got a moose. Oh, one of them's gonna be us. Remember?
Yeah.
This is worse. What the hell? Ugh. Worse. Worse than what? Tell him about Liam. You tell him the story about Liam and his uncle, the Javaro of the Hills. Somehow you feel safe telling them stories from the past. As for you, on the other side of the window, this fear can't be any more present. Get some clippings from the case. Liam's story was an unfortunate event. It explains what happened to him, but it also provided an all too easy explanation for other sightings in the area. So he was like the fall guy, really, when other stuff was going down.
Yeah.
The dog man, the owl woman. Many people told me stories about similar creatures in the moose. Lou adjusted his glasses. Lou Refill Hill. You think I don't know why they call me in town? It may be true that some people make up stuff to get a beer, but imagination have limits. And in the long run, we tend to rely on real experiences when telling a story. Mothmen. They're somehow related to the Leonids and the gathering of all these creatures. Maybe he's right, and all these creatures outside start to appear after the aerial dance of these Mothmen. Mothmen? Why the name? Moths are attracted to light. You look at the sky illuminated by dozens and dozens of shooting stars and you nod. Cool, yeah, look, all the shooting stars. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
You like the name? So they're attracted to the, because shooting stars are going past, they're all coming to this one area.
Yeah, yeah.
Not because of loose explanation, but because you know it's easy to squash a moth. This isn't the first time the Mothmen have appeared during the Leonids. Among the other references they're mentioning in the oral histories of the Ojibwe? Fuck me, what are these kind of words? Collected in the diary of the Jesuit missionary in... Jesuit missionary in 1683 who even dares to draw them. Many believe that the creatures described in the diary are thunderbirds, but the Jesuit drawings look much more like Mothmen. And the most interesting part is that he draws lines around them. Some researchers think that the lines are kinetic, a way of representing the speed of the creature. Lou slides a finger across the glass following the trajectory of shooting stars in the sky. But I think these drawings depict Mothmen with the Leonids in the background. We're talking 1633, 1666 maybe. Check on your grandma. Grandma? Better? What are those shrieks, love? It's painful for you to see how confused she is. 1 second. You turn on the radio. Static. No matter which way you turn the dial, all you hear is static. You never sung at the Moose. Not even on the nights when everyone egged you on and booze in your system had you drowned your inhibitions. Almost without realizing it, you start singing the lullaby Elsie used to sing to make you sleep. Although more than 40 years have passed, the words come to your mind one after another. You close your eyes and caress her hair, singing all the time. As soon as you feel the rhythmic breathing of your grandma, you get up. What was that? Oh no, Lee. I reckon he's got something in him. Victoria tries to hug Lee while he babbles something you don't understand. At no time does he look up. Where the hell have you been? Victoria. I thought. But he's here. Give him some space. Thank you. Lee takes a few seconds to start speaking. I think I got lost in the forest. Babe, take it easy. Victoria grabs his arm and Lee tries to smile. I thought I heard the sound of a river, and I felt someone looking at me. After walking for a while, the noise was deafening, but there was no river. Lee starts to cry. Victoria tries to calm him down. As soon as he regains composure, Lee keeps talking. And then came the white... I don't know how to explain it. It was as if I could see everything and nothing at the same time. And a goat looked up to the sky and watched the shooting stars. It stood on two legs like this, you know. Just like us. What the hell is going on? I think the time has come. Let me tell you a few things. Finally, we're going to get some sort of like explanation behind this shit.
Refill Hill.
Yeah, Refill Hill needs to start gassing. Although you can't stand his tics or false dramatics, you want to know what's going on. The Leonids occur every 33 years. Some are intense like those of 1833 or the ones of 1866. Others are weak, 1899 for example. And those are the ones we have records of. You notice that Victoria grabs Lee's hand. Lee walks over to the window and points to the sky. This year they're intense again. 1866, 1966. Why 100 years difference? And not 99. That 1 year discrepancy bothers me too. And I think it has to do with the problems of our calendar. And the periodic adjustments that we are forced to make. Tell me, have you ever seen a medieval manuscript? No one answers. Just as you're about to open your mouth, Lou continues. They are usually adorned with warriors' rabbits standing on two legs. Do you think these rabbits came from the imagination of medieval scribes alone? These rabbits existed. What? And they were annihilated by man. Do you think there's warrior rabbits?
Apparently
Each meteor shower spawns new bipeds. What? And it was one of those storms that mankind arose. What makes us different from all of them is that we survived by destroying any other biped that came along. So these have been in existence for as long as us have,
Yeah.
or by reducing them to a realm of gossip or fiction. Outside the creature begins to fight. Why? What motivates them? And what about Lou? Should you believe everything he says? After all, Lou is a writer. Your grandma's cough sounds like a noise of a tractor's engine refusing to start. Grandma. Oh no! Elsie, you have to kill them all. The voice with which she speaks seems to come from much further back than her throat. We had a secret weapon, and we would use it to finish off the upright beasts. But they decided to test it in the war. Elsie, what are you talking about? I wanted to take the winnings from the battlefield, and they... Your grandma caresses her legs. I just want to finish the mission. Victoria and Lee look at each other. Lou walks up to you and tells you almost in a whisper. I bet the moles on your grandma's legs correspond exactly to her grandpa's wounds. Did you ever tell Lou about your grandma's legs? You're confused and Lou seems to notice. It's not just free beers at the Moose Holt. People tell me things. Is it like putting cigarettes out on her legs? Am I going crazy? Lou speaks softly, but his words resonate loudly in your head. The moles on your grandma's legs riddled by bullets in the Civil War. Oh, okay. Could it be that Elsie's grandfather was talking to you through your grandmother's body? What? The Winhams? The Winhams? A project that has been obsessed you for a long time, and now you think you know why? You decide not to think too much about Elsie, her grandfather, the moles, the men in black. You're terrified that behind all your decisions, something more than your own free will was at work. Come on. The Winans. Quick, let's get her out. No. It's still not working. What do you mean it's not working? It has some kind of safety mechanism. And I still haven't been able to assemble it successfully. Oh, fucking hell. Here we go. This is what we like to see. The L's. You look at Lou with curiosity. On the blueprint there. The L's are a rubric of a secret society founded in the middle of the last century. It's not no secret if you know about it, is it? Lou doesn't answer you. Why the L's? Some say it's because of the way the knights moves on a chessboard. Others say it's because of Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland. Exactly. Interrupt the explanation. Thanks for the lesson, Professor. Victoria frowns. You wonder if you went too far with the sarcasm. There's a horde of monsters outside, and if we don't hurry, they're going to end up entering the station. Lou raises his hand and moves aside. You take a deep breath. It shouldn't be that hard to find the right configuration. Alright, Josh, I'm going to leave this up to you to try and figure out. Okay. So we need like a set piece on the board that we can't move, and then we can follow that.
Yeah.
You just play about with it. I don't know if I'm not sure if you picked up on this, Josh, but on the top of the page, this pattern here, I reckon we need to correspond it with this.
Yeah.
I don't know what order. I reckon we've got to make all these 4 L's in here.
Yeah, I just tried to
Maybe start with the bottom one here, because this one's stuck to the bottom of the screen. I reckon we should... That was the most obvious one to solve. Yeah, turn that. Alright.
That's the first L.
Yeah. Is it the green ones or light blue ones? Like, or is it any of the L's?
I don't think it matters. I think as long as it
Oh, okay.
makes a thingy. Oh, that's the first one. Right, that's potentially 2.
I have a feeling like you're meant to make all this was meant to turn to L's, like every single one of them. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that might be a thing.
Oh, it's tricky.
Yeah. It's because you can move so many pieces on here as well.
That's the thing. It's like
I actually think it makes L's everywhere. That's what I think is happening.
reckon.
I think so. Just talk to Lou. What was the order? Lou smiles. Offensively, you seem to listen to him. In one of my on orders, L's quotes upon by Lewis Carroll. A stick I found in the way, £2. I saw it up one day in a piece of 8 equal to 8. How much did each piece weigh? We don't have time for you to find the answer. So I'm going to tell you. The answer is £1/4 like everyone else says. The answer is a little less than £1/4. You have to take into account the weight that is lost and with the dust when you saw the stick. Oh, just get on with it, Lou. Just tell us how to fucking give us one clue here. Oh no. You wonder if you should accept Lou's help or keep.
Oh, that's great. At least Louis can actually come and just do it. Right, come on, Louis.
You move to the side and leave Lou in front of the safety mechanism. He's gonna. Yeah, they all make L's. I was right.
It's fucking hard, though,
That is quite tough. Progression. I love that. Maybe we're gonna get the bad endings. We didn't solve this puzzle.
Oh, maybe.
That's alright. Whatever. We had the top left one right though.
Yeah.
Okay. The winnings is finally complete. Now everybody out. Oh, amazing. Elsie stands to the winnings holding a rifle. Go, she's like the backup fire. Lee, Lou, Victoria stand back a little. Oh, this is like solitaire now in a way. You crack your knuckles and take a deep breath. Look, the way they are, the boxes. At the helm of the winning steam-powered machine gun, you feel something strange. You find it hard to put into words. As if somehow the present has given way to the past. Oh. Rabbit men. They are weak creatures. Cannon fodder in the war against the upright beasts. God, annihilation. It's like that minigame in Final Fantasy 7. Remember when you got to defend like that?
Yeah, that fort.
That fort or yeah, the hills or mountain or whatever it was. Oh, if you shoot right, you can knock 2 of them out. Oh, there you go. Come on, Granny. You take the. Is Granny gonna take any out?
Oh, she's backed up, so maybe it's like an extra life.
Come on, Granny. Nice. Oh, that's easy choice to make. Beware of dogmen. They're behind the rabbit men. The dogmen are more resistant than the rabbit men. And if you hurt them without killing them, they get mad. Well, we can only ever... That's nice. Oh, they split into two, do they? Oh. Eat this bullet. Go on, Elsie. I'm here to cover you, but don't get too confident. I can kill one upright beast. And then I need to reload. Okay, so she gets free fire. Oh, fucking hell. Well, it's even on both sides, so it doesn't matter, really. Hey, where are you going? You ran away. Someone ran away. I don't know who it was. I like the icon of Granny. Look, you can see the bullet ready.
Yeah.
Die. I reckon shoot the ones on the left because they're stronger. I think. Granny takes one out and then we take the other one out. Die. The jaws look. Oh no, I was wrong. Right.
Try that and get middle.
Middle. So when we shoot them, they get an instant attack. Okay. Oh, it's a deer. The two men and the woman. Gone. Deserters. Two men and a woman. So it's just us now.
Yeah.
You take a deep breath and you try to focus. And those creatures over there. Moose men. Oh, these are the absolute worst. If you manage to wound them without killing them, they go crazy and run like a stampede. You can take advantage of them to generate a chain effect. Right, I reckon we should definitely... I reckon hit the... When someone tells me we should go for like... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I would do personally the same. No. Oh, wow, okay. Bit of trial error. It's a little trial and error though, isn't it? What I like about it, they're very lenient on game overs, so it's quite nice. Oh, he just annihilates something else. He kills everything. And then she shoots him. Alright, we're going to have to hit a moose man then, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, they're very kind with the checkpoints. Oh, Jesus. Owl men. Resist like dog men or moose men. But if you hurt them without killing them, they fly to the front. So be careful. Alright, we have to hit the moose on the left, I think. Come on, moose. Rampage into them. Oh, no. Granny shoots him. Nice one, Granny's sorting him out. Oh, wow. That's... Well, this is a lot of trial and error, isn't there? Straight down the line then. you imagine someone playing this and they did this right every time by pure chance? We can't piss off the owls. Would the moose man be alright to kill now? No, because he just triggers them at the front. Thinking Granny got her bullet now, so.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. You take advantage of a rare moment of a calm of the battlefield to talk to Elsie. You shake your head from one side to the other. You know that Lou was the first to leave, and the helplessness eats you up inside. Go look for them. But if we're going to fight here, we fight all together. Chapter 9, Lee. I don't want to keep running away. I should be out there and win my Red Badge of Courage. The Red Badge of Courage is the title of the Civil War novel you read and reread over and over again. It tells the story of a Union soldier who flees the battlefield. From the first act of cowardice, the only thing the protagonist longs for is to receive a war wound. The definitive proof that he had become a man. Your Red Badge of Courage. You want a real Red Badge of Courage, Lee? Well, she's egging him on to go out there. I'm pregnant. Your head spins. Oh shit. You find it difficult to organize your thoughts. You're going to be a father. You think of your own father, of all your suffering. I don't know if... I'm a coward, Vic. Lee, did you know that Stephen Crane wrote Red Badge of Courage without ever having set foot on a real battlefield? The first time you saw Lou, you wanted to twist his arm and bring him into his knees. Now you smile and put an arm on his shoulder. Thanks, Lou. Come out and fight. Go on, Elsie. Go. Elsie's a beast. None of you move. Granny is fucking absolute badass. Out, I said. Just look at her portrait.
That's on the best picture. Yeah.
Granny is an absolute machine. My Red Badge of Courage. If Granny can do it, but then again, Granny's got maybe like 6 months to live. Look how old she is. Lee, don't. You pull. Elsie rotates her shoulder and stumbles. The rifle points at the ceiling. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. You push. Elsie loses her balance. The rifle points at her body. Oh, God, you pull. Elsie loosens her grip. And you stumble. The rifle points at the ceiling. Elsie lunges at you with unbelievable force and makes the rifle point at you. Oh, Jesus Christ. And fucking hell. You die a lot in this game, that's for sure.
Okay, you're right. So you have to do the circle arm.
Yeah.
Right, so you pull.
A bit of pushing, a bit of pulling. Everyone can have a little pull, can't remember Carl Froch and George Graves? Everyone can have a bit of a push and a pull, can't they? Josh is just going to brute force this puzzle.
Push.
Oh no! We blew Granny away. It wasn't Holt's grandmother, Lee. Your hands are shaking. You didn't fire the rifle. However, someone you had been able to feel the different endings. You knew that in one of them Elsie would be shot and yet you didn't stop. Arr! She's alive. He shot me. Look at Granny. She's the best. The resilience of the possessed. You don't know why you're surprised after all Holt's grandmother is possessed by her own grandfather. A soldier who fought in the Civil War and was mowed down by a machine gun. Oh my god, Holt is like still fighting a good fight here. Go on, Holt. The same machine gun whose bursts you hear outside the gas station. Tearing apart creatures not to mention in any biology textbook. Holt is an absolute legend. Eat bullets, sons of bitches. Fucking bitches. The quote Keanu Reeves from, what's that great movie? Knock Knock. Now. Oh, Holt is, oh my god, Holt is an absolute legend. You don't think about it too much. As Holt fires the Winans machine gun, you run as fast as you can. If you want to survive, you have to get away from there. The only word you can think of to describe what you see is pandemonium. And not only in traditional sense, a place of noise and confusion, but in the original sense of the word, the place where all demons congregate. Lee tries to make himself heard over the gunfire and the shrieks of the creatures. To your left, Vic. To your left? Oh fuck. You feel jaws closing not too far from your neck. You try to run faster. Get down! You duck down and feel claws of the creature graze the back of your neck. You keep running. Right! A pig man tries to grab your arm, but you manage to get away. You're almost there. You get in the car and slam the door. You hear a knock and you jump in your seat. Let's go, let's go. Lee speeds up. Oh, Holt is holding the line. Go on, Holt. And the pandemonium is soon behind you. Come on, Holt. You think about Lee's previous car. What a clunker. And now you know Lee managed to buy a car like this one. Holt told you. Poor Holt. Is Holt still firing? The Leonid's upright beast. Intrafamiliar possessions, experimental weapons, the Order of the Elves, Men in Black, and Mothmen. There is a lot going on here for a short game. There they are, the topics of my next book. You touch your belly. With all that you suffered tonight, Lou's comment seems a bit inappropriate. You travel in silence for a few minutes. Where's Holt? Are you alright, Lee? You look a little pale. Lee takes a few seconds to answer. I don't know. Lee scratches his head. I can see things before they happen, Vic. Lou leans forward. Oh, that's how he's able to predict, like, how she had to kind of cover. Yeah. It's not that I see the future. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I can see several presents just before they happen. Come on, babe. Victoria. What you're saying, Lee? Have you felt it since the episode you told us with the white light? Lee's hands are tightly clasped on the steering wheel. It's not like I can control it. The first time I felt it was in the struggle with Elsie, and the second when we were running to the car. Looks like in the eyes, and suddenly you can feel all of his pain. In some of the presents, the creatures, Vic. Lee's voice breaks. The creatures, and he begins to cry. You feel him gradually calming down with the contact. He rests his head on your hand and you stroke his cheek. After a few minutes, you remove your hand and settle back in your seat. You look for Lou in the rearview mirror and see him jotting something in his notebook. Lee seems to always be writing in one way or another. You envy his tenacity, and you wonder if maybe that's what makes it to be a writer. What a piece of shit. Oh no, what's this? No. Lee steps on the brakes and opens the door on his side. Wait here. What happened? Can you see anything from there? You shake your head. Here he comes. What is this? A goat baby? What? It's hurt, Vic. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. Although neither of you say anything. Oh, I love this music. Although neither of you say anything, you think you know what you have to do. What, raise it? Lee kisses you on the mouth and starts the car. In the backseat, Lou clears his throat. I don't want to be anticlimactic, but the demonization of the god Pan, Satan as a male goat. What? Lou, do you know what? Wait. You know that there are records throughout history of a bloody wars against goat men, don't you? The end. What the fuck? So, like, at the end of the night,
That was like the fucking like baby demon, like
baby Satan, Pan, is born on the side of the road,
we actually, like, rescued him or something.
and we rescued Pan? Oh, dear, I'm glad that you thought the same, because it's like Silent Hill when, like, Alessa gets reborn and you take her in. It's like, so we got the Pan, the goat. I tell you what, the music was fucking awesome,
Yeah,
though.
that piece of music was legit, really good.
The thing is, it ends on a cliffhanger. It's like, what was that about? It has, as much as I enjoyed this game, it feels like there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. It throws it all out there, and it's very cool, but if you don't really back it up with answers, it feels a little bit like a little cheap, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like you can have all this cool shit going along, but if you don't explain yourself, we're just there going, scratching our head, going, what the fuck? I have to think it through, but I got the gist of it. Just a meteor shower every something odd years. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think we're going to get many explanations though with just a little cut here. 8 years later.
So is the kid going to be like?
Is it just going? Well, we've raised a goat, so I don't know. Is he in the back garden? Oh, the men in black are still around. Oh, we're still together. Wait.
So there's a baby.
Wait. So the goat grew up to be a girl?
No.
Oh, the boy's got a goat head. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, but they seemed like they were normal people. She was a normal people. She had a little baggage. He, she had, what was her issue, do you think? She was pregnant. She was unsure about the relationship. She wasn't sure if she was going to commit to him or she was even in love. Him, he come from a background of abuse by his dad. He was still uncertain of himself. So you got two characters that feel very human, but then they have like a goat baby that they're raising. It's very fucking weird. So I don't understand the ending, but it was pretty interesting. I love the fucking art style though. The art style was cool as hell.
That was a good game though. That.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think the biggest flaw is you don't answer these questions. You just throw. It's like you throw a lot of cool shit at the player, and that's it. And it's like, well, and then we're going, what the fuck was that about?
I liked it though. That was it's unique. I like the graphics.
Yeah, I did.
Was interesting. Really good piece of music as well.
Really like the music, as Josh said.
And good
cool
atmosphere as well.
Really cool, interesting story, but it's got loose ends, but it is a story nonetheless, I suppose. Loved the art style. The characters were quite three-dimensional for a little while anyway, but they were developing, but they didn't see it through, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a pretty cool game, and I'd like to see a part 2. Why not continue this? It feels like there's more mileage in this kind of story.
So it's like 2 hours, but that was
2 hours.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, fun game. I liked it. I did like Mothmen. That was again, we haven't played a game with quite these kind of graphics before.
No.
Like these old, like, was it Amstrad? Like the old Amstrad PC games, with what they call them, like the differing kind of.
Very limited, like color. But
Yeah, limited color palette. But with differing, you kind of create different colors out, like this fading the colors in and out and stuff. It was really cool. I really liked it. Odie, what was your thoughts on the game? I'm curious.
That's a good find. How did you find this?
I don't know how. I can't remember it, but I downloaded this ages ago, and I was like, I just forgot about it until I was looking through the back. Like, well, do you know what? Let's just take. I was like, what the fuck's Mothmen?
Yeah.
And I looked up on YouTube. I went, oh, okay, let's fit this one in, because I have like maybe 15 games on the backlog. We just got to get around to playing it. Okay, so this is what Artie said. I really like the graphics and the music. Pretty good game in general, but the story, one sec, I can't read that. But the story was very odd, but it still kind of works. Yeah, pretty impressive. So there you go. We all quite liked it, to be honest. It was a fun game.